कस्तूरी तिलकं ललाटपटले वक्षस्थले कौस्तुभम् नासाग्रे नवमौक्तिकम् करतले वेणुकरे कंकणम् सर्वांगे सर्वांगे हरिचन्दनं सुलालितम् कन्ते च मुक्ता गोपस्त्री परिवेष्टितो विजयाते गोपाल छोरा मानी साक्षात् श्री आदिशक्ति माताजी श्री निर्मला Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha Om
Hello and welcome to everybody. Very, very hearty welcome to the first session of Going Deeper series. So lovely to be back here. Feels like we're coming back home after a lot of days. So nice to be in the Zoom setting, and it's just very nostalgic of how we were doing this every one for the last 21 days, just up until last weekend. Anyway, at least we'll be meeting once a week. So very, very happy to be here and very, very happy to see that so many of you have joined back. And for all those of you who, and for everyone who might be watching this on YouTube or anyone who texted and said that they couldn't attend today, of course, we have the session being recorded and the recording will be available for you to watch at any point of time. So what are we doing today? That's a good question. So when we were sitting and planning these Going Deeper series, we were thinking, what do we do to take you forward in this journey? We covered all the basics in the first 21 days. But we thought, since we have started giving you your own meditation experience, we're just sending you a talk, some music, and sort of asking you to do your meditation every day on your own for the rest of the week. We thought today let's get together and have like a really simple at-home meditation experience. Basically what we do every day at home when we have our meditation. We thought we'll just share that simple meditation with you today so you can sort of follow that as a guideline when you're meditating at home. Our hope is that it'll just give you a little bit more clarity on how simple it is to meditate. In essence, what I feel is that you can meditate at any point of time. If you're at work and you're having a stressful day, it's always nice to just take a step back. Wherever you are, just close your eyes, take a deep breath, and just bring your attention on the top of your head and open your hands and pray to your spirit, to your Mother Kundalini, to Shri Mataji, to just bring you in balance, to remove all those imbalances that are coming from your right side or from your left side, and the anger or the frustration that you're gathering, to just take it away and to just calm you down. So in essence, you can meditate at any point of time, wherever you are. But it's always nice to be able to meditate in the morning when you wake up. Let's look at it in this way. When you wake up in the morning, you basically meditate to grow vertically, to introspect and remove to fill yourself with good vibrations, to fill yourself with good qualities. And when you spend your day doing the normal work, at night you footsoak to cleanse yourself, to remove all the negativities you might have collected during the day, to remove all the imbalances you might have collected during the day. And then just listen to Shri Mataji's talk again to have a good night's sleep after that. That's the basic routine. So at night, you're sort of cleansing yourself. And in the morning, you are filling yourself up with positivity, with good vibrations. And your footsoak and cleansing at night sort of creates that space to fill yourself with all the good vibrations. So on that note, we are going to be beginning our session shortly today. And let me just quickly ask if there's anyone who's new today to put yes in the chat so we can put you in a breakout room. We have Uncle Edwin here today. Hi, Uncle Edwin. If you can just turn your camera on. We have Uncle Edwin here today to give self-realization in the breakout room. Hello, Uncle.
Hello, Manika. How are you?
Good, thank you. Very, very happy to have you back on board to give self-realization in the breakout room.
Lovely. Welcome, everybody.
So if there's anyone who's new, please put yes in the chat window. And you don't have to do anything else. Just sit back. We will arrange for you to be put into a breakout room where you can get the introduction to Sahaja Yoga meditation with Uncle Edwin. And he will basically take you through the self-realization there and slowly bring you up to speed so you can join us in these sessions later. So thank you, Uncle Edwin. We'll see you in the breakout room.
Thank you.
And for the rest of you, our presenter for today is Auntie Erin. She will be guiding us through a meditation. here in the main session. Like I said, we will be going through a basic at-home meditation today. And please remember, this is just a guideline of what can be done. It's very basic, very simple. Mostly, we've given you all the information about the left-right balancing, about the affirmations and all of that. But today is just a guideline of what needs to be done when you're meditating at home on your own. So over to you, Auntie Erin. Can we have Auntie Erin on camera, please?
Hello.
Hello, Auntie Erin. How are you?
Hello. Thank you, Manika. Very
Welcome.
nice to be here.
Thank you, Auntie. Lovely to have you. And
I'm very pink.
you might have spent your day out in the sun today.
It looks like it. Yes, I don't need the sunbathe.
So, Auntie, do you want to tell a little bit about yourself before we begin?
Yes, I've been in Sahaja Yoga a very, very long time, 1984, and was very happy. It could have happened earlier. That would have been even better. But I was very happy to finally discover what I'd been looking for. And I've stuck with it ever since. And it's wonderful to have the opportunity to introduce other people to something that sustained and strengthened me and given me everything I was looking for in life. It's nice to see other people coming along and recognizing it and holding on. So congratulations to all of you who have come through this 21-day program and are still here now. It's wonderful.
Yeah, congratulations. Yes, thank you, Auntie. I forgot to say that. Congratulations for making it so far. And one last quick thing, if you are not on the Going Deeper WhatsApp group and you would like to be, we'll just put the link of the group on the chat window now. That's basically just a tighter group with a smaller community, so all of you can be with us in that group, and that's where we're sharing all the updates about these programs going forward. So on that note, over to you, Auntie Erin, and we look forward to having a meditation with you.
Lovely. Thank you, Manika. So tonight, in doing the kind of footsoak that you've probably done before, I wanted to focus on vibrations. We talk a bit about them, and they're an important part of daily practice and make all the difference in tailoring the footsoak and your balancing to exactly what you need and make it nice and effective. I think sometimes in the start of Sahaja Yoga, when you start hearing people talking about vibrations, it all sounds a bit woo-woo. But basically, we're little vibration reading machines. We just take so much of it for granted. So, for example, for sound, that's a vibration. And we have this beautifully built-in little mechanism within our ear that takes that sound and makes meaning out of it. And it underpins all our perceptions about language and what's going on in the world. And similarly with our eyes, we have this amazing camera and a whole link in through our nervous system that makes sense of what we see, whether it's, you know, it can be the written word or colours, anything, artwork, anything we see in our environment. So all of that we're used to and we take for granted. And since our self-realisation, now we have this whole new sense. So we have this whole new set of vibrations, this cool or warm vibrations that reflects on our central nervous system. And we have to now learn to decode that and understand that language. So this is the language that gives us the truth. So it's, you know, always reliable that the things that are true, the things that are pleasing to this divine energy and are in line with the health and well-being of the whole, reflect as cool on our central nervous system. It's our link to the spiritual and the divine world, our connection with the broader whole and each other. So we can, in the same way as we learn to read these vibrations, we can see how those divine vibrations are flowing through someone else or through things in our environment. It can tell us the truth about whatever we put our attention to. And it's also our way of speaking to the divine, to actually asking for what we need, for putting things into divine attention, to using our desire and our action to further the improvement of the world and the universe, and to assist the divine in bringing the world to a better place. So just with our ears and our eyes and all of those sensing organs, we all have a different central nervous system as well, and our ability to detect those vibrations varies from person to person. And, you know, we're a little bit like newborns here. We also have to learn to key into them and understand what they mean and feel them. So for some of us, we'll be feeling vibrations quite nice and clearly on our hands. For some people, that won't probably have started yet. But you're feeling in your heart how those vibrations are relaxing you and making you feel calmer and more peaceful. Or you might be feeling that on your head. Some people will start feeling if this throat chakra here is caught, some people might feel on their head rather than their hands, or on your feet, anywhere. But this vibration is starting to work through you. And as you pay attention to it, that enlightened attention improves everything that you pay attention to. So it will start to clear out and develop and improve. So what I'm encouraging you to do with all this chat is make a part of your routine when you foot soak and clear, to pay attention to your vibrations and learn to use them. So it's like learning another language. You do it by practicing. You come to understand it by using it. So we will do that, pay some attention to that tonight, to your own vibrations, and also we'll have a check-in and see how you go, checking on the vibrations of the whole of us, all of this sort of collective group that's doing the foot soak together. So if you have your foot soak handy, let's put our feet in now. Make yourselves comfortable. Take off any tight clothing, glasses, anything that's a little restricting and uncomfortable. And let's just center ourselves. And let's just take a couple of deeper breaths. So breathing in and holding. And slowly out. And hold. Breathing in. Hold. And slowly out. Breathing in. Hold. And slowly out. Now let's put our attention on the top of our head. And that's just to get that Kundalini energy flowing. Let's use our hands to move the vibrations. So with our right hand starting on our lap at the base chakra, let's just move that hand slowly up the central channel. And we can just touch ourselves on that fontanelle bone area to remind your attention where that is. And then let's do that a second time. And now let's do that one more time, a third time from the base. Paying attention to our palm, bringing it up to the crown chakra. Now let's just move our hand a little above the head. And let's just, with our hand relaxed and Fingers slightly open. Let's just see how that energy is feeling on our palm. So keeping our attention up there, let's put our hands back on our lap. And now that that energy is flowing, let's just check the state of our vibrations to start with. So if we lift our hands up to about heart level with the palms up, attention on the top of our head, and don't lean your elbows against your body, just leave them floating free, and you can better feel the weight of them. So let's just check now and see which side for us is heavier. For me, I've got a left hand that wants to fall down and relax. So I know that that left side has more imbalance. So now let's just put our hands back on our lap. So some of you, of course, will have a heavier right side. So let's just start now by clearing both. And then after we've done that, when we're a little clearer, we'll check again. So with our attention on top of our head, let's clear the left side first and drop our hand down towards the earth. Our left hand is towards the photo and the candle. Attention on the top of our head. And while we have our attention on the top of our head and that vibration is flowing, we're in direct contact, direct communication with this divine energy. And it is listening and eager to help us establish our vibrations and to clear. So we just ask, Mother Kundalini, please clear my left side. And you might feel the cool coming across your palm. And then it flows up and around, pushing all the heat. All that excess emotion. All the lethargy and weight from our left side. Mother Kundalini, please clear the left side. Okay, let's put our right hand back on the lap, palm up. Attention on the top of our head. We can just check that now. Put your hands up beside the heart. And now just notice. I'm feeling nicely balanced now. So my left side's cleared. So I think collectively our left side will be good. And the right side now is feeling heavier than the left side. And for those of you who are already right-sided, you're good and ready to clear that. So let's put our hands back on our lap. And now let's just make a chimney with the left hand pointing up into the ether. Attention on the top of our head. Mother Kundalini, please clear my right side. Please clear all the excess heat, all the thinking and planning. Please release all the tense muscles, all the excess energy, all that we have stored there, imagining things that we will do thinking and planning for the future. Please bring all that energy back into the center, to the present moment. Mother Kundalini, please relax and clear my right side. Okay, with our attention on top of our head, let's put that left hand back relaxed on our lap. And now let's put our hands up again beside the heart and let's just see how they feel now. So now they feel like balanced. No side wants to drop before the other. And at the same time now, you'll probably be feeling more distinctly that there are tingles on different fingers or feelings of pulling or weight, heat. So we'll pay attention to those next. But what I would like us to do first as an experiment, I don't know if you've done this before, so just to kind of stir things up, let's just rub our palms together, and that kind of breaks up the feeling of the catches that we have on our hands. And now let's just write with our right hand onto our palm. Let's just put in a communication to this divine energy. Let's just write, please show me the collective vibrations. So the vibrations of everyone who was meditating with us today. Please show me the collective vibrations. And then we just use our hand to draw a circle around that abundance 7 times. And then let's put our hands at the heart, attention at Sarasrara. And now see how our collective vibrations feel. So that's quite different for me. So when I think of the collective vibrations now, it's not quite as balanced. I'm feeling a bit of heaviness on the right side. I'm feeling a couple of catchy fingers on the right side. So these two in particular, this one is the Agya chakra and this one, the heart chakra. So that's telling us that we could collectively do some work on our Agya chakra and our heart. And on the left side, I'm feeling this thumb, the heart, a little bit of this one, the nabi. So just notice for yourself how your vibrations are picking up when we asked to feel the collective vibrations, and how that was different from what you found when you checked your vibrations at the end of that last balancing session. So let's now put our hands on our laps and we'll just address those collective catches, and then let's see how we feel at the end of that. So usually it works well to start from the lower chakras and move towards the upper ones when we're clearing. So our lowest one was this finger on the left-hand side. So let's take our right hand and put it down where the hip and the torso join. and our attention at Sahasrara. So you might remember from self-realization and other texts that this is where we experience the truth. This is the center for our true knowledge. So here, to clear this energy center, we ask the divine, Mother Kundalini, please give me the truth. Please give me true knowledge. Please take away any false knowledge, any wrong ideas that we have. Please allow us to understand and experience the truth. And also because this energy center is on the left side is the one that gets under-energized and lethargic. So we can use our right hand and just turn that energy center, that chakra, in a clockwise direction. Attention at Sahasrara. So that Kundalini energy, that cool energy is flowing into this energy center. Mother Kundalini, please give me true knowledge. Okay, this energy center is clearing so nicely these days. It's just lovely. So it's really cool now. So just to experiment with feeling the vibrations there, if you put your hand maybe, a few centimeters away from your body and just feel now how the cool is blowing out of that energy center. It's so nice and cool. So well done, everyone. So let's put our hands back on our lap, palms up. So next, let's just clear this Nabi center. It wasn't too bad, but just to give it a little boost. So if we put our hands across the navel on the middle of that Nabi chakra, with our attention on the crown of our head, here we say, Mother Kundalini, by your grace, I am a peaceful, satisfied person. Also, let's turn that chakra as well. Attention at Sahasrara. Let's just slowly turn that one. And it relaxes and lets go of tension. Lovely. Okay, let's put our hands back on our lap. Now, because we felt catches on both little fingers, so that when it's both, it's the center that's catching, and we can clear both left and right side through the center. So let's now spin the chakra. I think you might have noticed, I certainly am, that when we turn the chakra, it works much more quickly and effectively than if we just put our hand on it. Certainly for the left side anyway. Right side it's good because it's over energized. The right side is good to just put the left hand on there because the left side is the cool side and it will cool it down. But for now, for the center, let's turn this energy center in a clockwise direction with our attention on the top of our head. And here we ask, Mother Kundalini, please clear my heart. Please flow through my heart, filling my heart with love, with security, with courage and strength. Now, the heart also clears well using our breath because its element is air. So let's put our hand in the center of our chest over that energy center. And let's take a deep breath and hold our breath against the palm. And release. Attention on the top of our head. Another one. Holding against the palm. And slowly release. Last one. Breathe in. And release. Hands back on the lap. Now let's hold our hand a little away from that heart center as we did with the lower center. And let's just feel now how there's cool coming from that energy center. Okay, palms on our lap. Now let's again bring the energy up from the lower energy center to the crown. Just touch the top of our head. Let's put our hand above our head and just feel that energy is flowing nice and strongly now. Now let's just put our hands up beside the heart now and just feel how your energy is now. Feel how the chakras feel. Take notice of any tingling on your fingers. Mine are nice and clear. I hope yours are too. So now let's just check the collective vibration. So again, rubbing our hands to stir up any memory on them of what we were just feeling. Now let's ask again, Mother Kundalini, please show me the vibrations of all of us present, all the collective here. And Bandhan 7 times. Attention at Sarasrara. And now just notice. So collectively, a little warmth across some of them, but very cool in the center. And generally things are moving, I'm feeling. So a little catch here and there, maybe especially on heart here and there. But the vibrations are strong and those areas of catch are being moved around and cleared. So nicely done. Let's put our hands back on our laps and we'll check again as we go, and you'll see after we listen to Shri Mataji's talk and have the meditations later on, you'll feel changes to those vibrations again, and hopefully clearer and clearer and cooler as we progress. So thank you for that. So can we now go to the talk by Shri Mataji, where she talks a lot in this about vibrations and how we use them and how they give us the truth. So thanks to you, Erin.
At a human level, we know so many things at absolute level. Like we know this is a wood, a dog may not know about it. We know about this, but we do not know whether this wood has been touched by some saint or not. We are not sure about it. We cannot say that is this a holy wood or not. We cannot make it out. Somebody might say, this is the one who was touched by somebody. Somebody might say, no, how can you say that? There's no way of deciding what is the truth, because you are not at the state of absolute. All your theories that are prevalent, like we say, capitalism, communism, all these isms that we talk of, are also relative. For example, if I say, I am the greatest capitalist, supposing I have all the powers, then I am the greatest capitalist. But I am the greatest communist, because I cannot live with them. I have to share with all of you. I have to move about. I have to travel and travel and travel, that I should share with all of you. I cannot enjoy it alone. So I am the greatest communist as well. All the theories that we have in our minds have come out of the unconscious to create that gross part of it. Like people talk of United Nations. United Nations seems to be a myth if you face it. You can't understand this kind of a United Nations where everybody is pulling each other's legs. There's a problem on how many jobs should be given to whom, how much pay, and everything dealing on very gross levels. But you see that when you become a realized soul, there are 14 nations now were represented in India. And all of them, if you had seen, very happy people, extremely joyous, such friendship, such enjoyment, and a little bit of fun, of ragging each other sometimes, pulling each other's legs, and then again enjoying and mirth. Real enjoyment. No quarreling, no fighting, no question of race, nothing of the kind. This kind of the new race has to be evolved out of the people. So this is what happens to you, that you reach the state of absolute. So there cannot be cults in Sahaja Yoga, there cannot be a division of ideas, there cannot be any interpretation, because it is so much within you. Now the subjective and objective, we call it in a very funny way. For us, objective is whatever is gross outside, and subjective is something arbitrary. But once you become a realized soul, you become really the subjective. You really become the subjective in the sense your subject acts, but which is an absolute subject. So everybody has that absolute within themselves. Self is the universal being within yourself. Is the universal being, and that is in everyone. It relates to the same. It's an universal truth. So you cannot have two opinions about it. There's no question of having opinions, because it is so, it's a fact. And whatever is the fact that you accept, so the spirit is the truth. There's no other way to find out the truth. Anything you want to find out, you have to find out through your vibrations, which is the blessing of your self-realization. Without self-realization, there is diversity. You find people are so diverse. They are contradictory. They fight each other. They have such problems that have no solutions. They live like parallel lines where they never meet. But suddenly you find all these parallel lines meet at the South Pole or the North Pole in the same way. They meet at the same point, what we call the spirit. At that time, you have no problems solving your problems because there is no problem left. You are beyond it. Truth is something that exists, that is there. You cannot challenge it. It is so. Supposing a person is a devil and you are following a devil as a guru, for example. Now you may argue out with me, whatever you may do, but devil is a devil. You cannot get good vibrations from such a person. But supposing he is a human being, half-baked, just a little bit lost or something, such a person definitely has a chance of transformation. But the one who is a hard-boiled, horrible fellow like Hitler, how can he change him? He cannot be changed. So forget about him. Just forget about him. He doesn't exist for us. We are not to bother about such hard-boiled people. But you develop a kind of a discrete wisdom, as it is in the little cell at the tip of a root, how it penetrates to its own source and keeps to it, following slowly through the soft parts of the earth, and how it reaches the source. In the same way, you too develop that kind of a beautiful, innocent wisdom. Innocence is the source of wisdom. That's the source of wisdom. If you have innocence, you become extremely wise. You have discretion, you have sense of direction, even gross direction. A person whose innocence is intact, he can immediately tell you what is right, what is wrong. Not only that, but he can tell you what is east, west, north and south. Because he acts like a magnet. There's a magnet in that person and he becomes a magnetic personality because of his innocence. You see, a child attracts the whole crowd. A child is such a beautiful thing because it is innocent. But the devilish part of it, that nowadays we are busy attacking even that, the child's innocence. So be careful that we preserve our innocence and respect the innocence outside. This spirit, when it manifests, it also gives you a state which we call as collective consciousness. It's the state by which you become, again I say become, it's actualization, it is not just talking. You become conscious collectively, means you become conscious of another person's centers on your fingertips. You also become self-aware. You know about yourself, what centers are catching, where are we going. Like a person who becomes mentally upset, he doesn't know. Till he becomes mad, goes to lunatic asylum and dies, he does not know. But in Sahaja Yoga, immediately you can find out that there's something going wrong with your mental side. If a person gets into cancer, he might get into the state of galloping cancer, about to die, then he may discover that he has got cancer. But in Sahaja Yoga, if there's a little imbalance, immediately it shows on your fingertips. And if you know how to do it, how to correct it, then every problem is solved. So as I told you yesterday, yoga has double meaning. Yoga means union with the divine. That's one. And the second one is the expertise, the deftness, what we call in Sanskrit kaushala. You must have the deftness, how to handle this all-pervading power that is flowing through us, how to understand ourselves, how to understand others. That's an important part of Sahaja Yoga. First of all, a little light is enlightened. You get the experience of the spirit to begin with. It's an actualization. But then you must make it grow. Christ has given beautiful parables explaining this, the sprouting of the seeds which were thrown on the rocks. Some were thrown in the good soil and some were neglected. Now we find that every day happening. Thousands come to my program and then I find some of them are lost in the rocks. Some of them are wasted, but some of them become huge big trees to give shade joy and support to others. We have to change this world. How are we going to change this world, this horrible world which is just on the precipice of destruction? The only way is that we have to change ourselves. That's the transformation just waiting to happen. It's nothing that I'm doing about it. I really tell you, I don't do anything. I don't do anything. I'm just waiting to get it. You just catch upon it and you get it. I may be just triggering it, but you can trigger it also. So one has to understand that you have to be honest to yourself. You have to be fair to yourself. You have to understand your value. You must know your worth, that you are a human being created out of small things like amoeba from carbon. And today you are sitting here as human beings. You must be something very special. And this special thing has to become that thing which will make you understand what you are. Only thing, you are not yet connected. Only thing is that you have not yet felt that divinity within. We are all potentially divine. We have to just feel that divinity within us. But as a result of that, you are such a powerful personality, power of love. We have never used power of love. We have only used the power of hatred so far. Power of love is much above power of hatred. It can engulf all hatred, can just suck in everything that is hatred. It's very simple. Very simple methods are to be put. Only you must have desire to get transformed. Now the third thing that happens with self-realization is that you get a state of peace, of bliss, and of joy. When the Kundalini rises above the Sahaja Chakra, you become thoughtlessly aware. It's called as Nirvichar Samadhi, thoughtlessly aware, where there is no thought in your mind. If you want, you can think. If you want, you can think. But if you don't want, you can be in that state where you don't think. Actually, it's maddening sometimes the way man is thinking, morning till evening, yarns after yarns, useless things, a joyless pursuit. But when this thinking stops, you are above the thoughts. I would say, to give it a simile, that the waves of thought come and go away. Another thought comes and goes away. We are jumping on the cusp of the thought all the time. Supposing we can just get in the center of the thought, that is the present. If we could stop at the present moment, then we are not worried about the thoughts. Like the waves of water, if you are in the waves, you are frightened of that. But supposing you are in a boat, then you can see the waves and enjoy them. In the same way, what happens to you, that you jump up to a higher state of existence through which you see the thoughts. If you want, you don't want to see, you need not see. Now the thoughts that you see also are very wide and deeper, where you get inspirations. That's why, as Dr. Warren has told you, that your creativity improves. You can become tremendously dynamic, because your time is not wasted in wasteful thinking. You just know this is it. This is the exact. This is what we have to do. And that's how people get rid of many of their problems of mental tensions. There's no tension at all. You don't have any worries. You just see the thing like the witness. You become the witness of the whole drama. When you are in the drama, you think you are a part and parcel of the drama. Sometimes you weep with it and cry with it. But when the drama is over, you realize it was just a drama. I was not there. In the same way it happens to you, that you achieve a witness state. It happens to you. Even if you want to get involved, you cannot. You just cannot get it. That's how you can solve the problems better, because you are away from the problems. You can see what the problem is, but when you are in it, you are upset, full of tension, worries. And sometimes people get so upset with it that they commit suicide when they find no solution. But if you are away from it, then you can definitely solve the problem. Now this witness state has to grow within you gradually, with little understanding and with little meditation, which is very simple, which you can do very easily. Nothing has to be done about it. But first thing you must know, it is actualization. It is not your mental projection that is going to do anything. Like we may say, we are all brothers and sisters. We say so. But when it comes to wars, we become enemies. Even in a family, there are brothers and sisters. When it comes to property, they fight. Not in Sahaja Yoga. You really become part and parcel of each other. You feel the another person within yourself. That's how the collective consciousness just comes into your central nervous system. That's what it is. You have to feel it on your central nervous system. This is the word used by Buddha, which he calls as Bodha. Bodha means that you feel on your central nervous system. Even Vedas means Vida. Vida means on the central nervous system. It is not in your brain, because whatever you know in your brain is so limited and can be changed, converted, brought to another view. But whatever you have known through your central nervous system is the actual thing, is the fact, which you cannot contradict, you cannot diversify, and you cannot challenge it. It is so, so it is. So one has to accept, when you become the spirit, that you are the spirit.
So now, with our attention on top of our head, let's just check our hands again. So collectively, they feel much cooler. They were cool across the palms before, but now they're also quite cool across the fingers. So if you can feel that, it's a perfect demonstration of how powerful watching a video of Shri Mataji can be in clearing all of your energy centers and bringing that Kundalini energy up. So for the last bit of the session, I apologize, I forgot to tell you to take your feet out of the footsoak bowls. So I hope you did that. And just put the bowl in bandhan and push it to one side. If you left your feet in longer, it doesn't matter. So Shri Mataji says, you know, you only need to keep it in 10 minutes, but there's no problem if it's in longer. You're not going to reabsorb the negativity that you've put into the footsoak bowl. So and just putting it in bandhan surrenders all of that, all of those, you know, anxieties and worries and everything that you've put into that footsoak bowl to the divine energy to purify and take care of. So it's out of your attention once you put it in bandhan, and then you just throw it out at the end when you're ready. So for the last bit of the session, there's a lovely combination mantra and music video that Vaibhav's going to play for us, for Dimitri, sorry, and it has quite a nice visual presentation. So if you like, you can watch it. So this Agya Chakra, it's for this Agya Chakra, and that's the element for this is the light, the flame. So if you watch the video, it's of flames and candles and light. So that is a bit like kind of staring into a campfire. You know, it does clear that Agya Chakra and make you quite trancy. And then the mantra is Ksham Kum Shum, which is I forgive. So that runs through the music. And at the end of it, you'll feel very, very nice and clear and thoughtless. And then there's that excerpt music is flute music to clear this energy center here, which is the energy center of our collectivity and helps again with our vibratory awareness. So I will leave it to you to decide when you're going to finish up. We won't interrupt the meditation. So when you're ready, you can just turn, give yourself tie up your Kundalini and give yourself a bandhan, get rid of your footsoak bowl and take your meditation with you to whatever you're going to do next, whether, you know, it's the working day or off to bed or whatever it might be, and experiment with keeping that vibratory state as you go about whatever it is that happens next. So thank you for your beautiful vibrations tonight. It was a lovely meditation. Jai Shri Mataji. And Dimitri, please, if we can have that video.
Ksham, 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 Ksham. Ksham, Hum, Ksham, Hum, Ksham.